Hello, my name is Josephine. I'm a freelance translator, and in this video I am going to show you how to use SDL Trados Studio. I translate from French into Dutch and from English into Dutch, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a new project. So I'm just going to show you how I work. It's not mandatory to do it like this, but this is just how I do it. So I have under my Trados folder 3 folders, one for my translation memories, one where the software is just saved, and here is a specific folder for my project. So if I click on projects and I go into October, because we're in the month of October, and then I have 2 projects. One is, this is not the real name of the project, it's a real project that I did earlier, but it's confidential, so I changed the name for the purpose of the video. And then we have Trados example, which is a project that I'm going to create specifically for this video. So I created a new folder where I am just going to save my project, and then I have 2 documents to be translated. So I'm going to go into SDL Trados Studio, and then there are several options. You can simply drag files for translation or browse on your computer under Welcome, but I'm always going to Projects and then I click on New Project, but that's just a preference. So you're in a new window, and first of all we're going to choose a location. So we're going to use this new empty folder to save our project in. So that's here. We have to choose a project name. We're going to simply say Trados example. Here on the right we have the source language. So by default I have French into Dutch because that's the language pair that I use most often, but we're going to choose English for this video because this is a document in English. So you see that there are many different versions of English. I always go for English UK, but that really depends on the specific instructions, really. So here in the target language, this is the language into which we're going to translate, and that will be Dutch. And you see that it's the same Dutch Netherlands. It could also have been Dutch Belgium. You have to be careful for that. So I am Dutch, so I always choose Dutch Netherlands. So then we are going to choose a project file. And here we can choose 1 or 2 documents or more to translate. So I'm just going to choose this one actually. I click on open, and I will be clicking on next. And this is just general stuff. You can choose a customer. If you have different customers, you can choose one. I never do this actually. I don't do this. So you can choose a due date. This can be useful for your project management, and then you can immediately see when it needs to be done. So we're on the 7th of October now. Let's say this is for next Friday, the 9th of October, before 6. Yeah, you can also tick this if someone else is going to do the project and you want to make sure that they run all the verifications such as spelling and such before they return it. This will enhance the quality, but I am going to do this myself, so I'm not going to tick this. Then we get to the translation resources, And this is the translation memory, and this is a very important part, because if you don't do this, then your translations won't be saved for next time. So if I click here, I can choose different things. You have file-based translation memories and server-based translation memories. The difference is that file-based TMs are stored into your computer, and server-based translation memories are stored into a cloud. We will get into this in more detail later. I just have file-based translation memories because I just work on my own, so I don't need server-based translation memories. So you see that I've just named them as per their language pair. Actually, I am fully aware that you should only translate into your mother tongue. So if my mother tongue is Dutch, I should only translate into Dutch. So actually my only language pairs for clients are English into Dutch and French into Dutch, but for other purposes, such as creating my website, I also have other translation memories, but I don't use those for clients, obviously. So we are going to translate from English into Dutch, and then we click on next. And here they're asking for term bases. These are a little different from translation memories in the sense that they are basically lists with words that the translation can use. If there are specific translations that have been agreed upon, then they can use these resources. But I'm going to leave this for now. And this is if you use group share. Group share is for collaborative projects. We are on our own, so I'm going to leave this. This is the perfect match. You can use this if you have matching files, but we're going to get into that at some other time. We're going to keep it simple for now. So I click on next. Here you can just ask for the task sequence and ask from Trados what you want them to do it. You can also prepare it without the TM, but I don't recommend that in general. Just click on prepare, and this is also what I have as a default, so we're going to leave this for now. I'm going to click on next. And here we get a summary. You can just check if you did everything as you wanted. You have the location where your project will be stored. You have the name of the project. We have added a due date. We have a source language, which is English, and a target language, which is Dutch. We have one file, and we use the translation memory here. So we can finish it now, and the project is being prepared. This can take a little while, but it's pretty quick actually this time. And we click on close, and now we have our project ready to be translated. I just want to add a little extra thing, and that is how to create a project template. You will find yourself often using the same kind of settings. You will work with the same languages, you will work with the same TMs, and you don't have to redo this every time. So you can create a project template if needed. I already have one, and this will be based on this project. So with the settings that we've just created, we just have to use a name. So we're not going to do that now, and I'm going to remove this, and that is it. We have now created our project. So you've now learned how to create a project in SDL Trados Studio.